Again, just skipping stuff we've already seen. I apologize if you haven't seen those parts before. I direct you to the VODs for playthrough A or B. B specifically be the way to go.
There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great.
If I stand in the way, can I prevent the wolf from eating? Get down, Mr. President!
Come on.
Get down! I actually like the king. He really steps up in the 11th hour when we're in a period of need to help us out. Gonna skip the part where the bride is violently mauled by wolves. Wolf runs away because I'm clearly too much of a badass for him. My big ass axe.
The king's then it will.
Blazing through this one.
Yeah.
By this one I mean this entire playthrough. Again, we're almost done with C. It's only been 2 hours.
It's cut.
If this
The people of the mask. Skip. Ba boo ba boo ba ba. There was no new scenes or dialogue there. Especially because it would have to specifically cut away to like Devil and Poopla. Although it was weird that the ship scene had a separate like boss fight animation. Normally you have to keep you take the mailman hostage. Oh, allergies. I hate the spring and summer so much.
forget it.
I just want to not be filled with goo. Is that too much to ask? Alright, phase 1 is ignore the big wolf and just keep Prince safe from the little wolves.
He seeks the king of facade.
Oh, it's just the sound of sad dogs. Oh, you're lucky if they're only early spring. I'm envious. Mine are like almost year-round. But it's way worse in the spring and summer. Gee, I wonder.
The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader, if even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
Maybe killing all the wolves is just taking this too far. Guys. Like for the ecology of the world, maybe. Maybe don't.
Above you, stay on your guard.
It was a fair fight. The prince then jumps up in the air and stabs him. Then the wolf remembers back before it was a shade. which I'm gonna skip because we've seen it before. He remembers the kindness of the man he calls grandfather. All the flourish just to really punch it with two giant fucking fists. It's important to put a flourish on those finishing moves. Otherwise, are they really finishing moves? Talking about the hard life that his bride had, and how it's not fair, her life was just beginning.
Now we hold up.
I just like having those fun sounds happen.
Can't take the boat out right now because the canal's apparently crawling with shades.
Really?
Hate to say it, but
So that's new. Normally we take the boat back. So I'm guessing something new is gonna happen on the walk back.
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
Interesting. I wonder why they make me walk. Have I ever actually gone to that little grassy knoll area over there? Oh, that's where I fought the wolves. Jesus. It's the wolf den over there. Alright. Why'd you make me walk? What are these scenes gonna be? So far, no scenes. I'm just very curious. Memory of a goldfish? Yes, but also the aspect of, like, the angle is completely different.
What is it?
So, we can finally save Yona now, huh?
It would appear that way. What is it, lad? You've quite the pensive look on your face.
Listen, I need your advice.
So this is new.
It's about Kaine and Emil. This upcoming fight with the Shadow Lord is gonna be rough.
No, it's
Well,
not.
I'd do anything for
Hey,
Sound
Kaine.
wanted to you.
They tell me to shut
me.
the fuck up because we're a
If
team.
it makes you feel weird, it's just I'm good.
And how after this is over, we're gonna go on our own adventure to try and cure her shade illness and fix his body so he's not a skeleton anymore.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be.
Yeah, it took 2 hours.
It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
That's also true.
Overthinking again, Vice.
But
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I don't know why I'm still trying to find giant eggs. We know they're not gonna give me the second giant egg. The first one was just a fucking tease. Berries. Welcome back, Tim Tom. Which apparently is a nickname for TikTok, I found out today. I'm appalled at the lack of scenes with Devil and Popola's plans so far.
You're really gonna do it? The whole village is... I get...
I'll bring... Yeah.
Nothing. Hope... Anyway, yes.
Thanks.
But I have a new scene when I walk out of here. I have a new scene when I walk out of here. Am I gonna turn into a goblin or something? No new scene? Route C is highway robbery. Giant eggs are highway robbery. Well, no giant eggs. Let's hit the boat. Get up to the Shadow Lord's castle. And save. And proceed to find our way to the next ending.
Oh, there.
And then after we get ending C, we'll... Oh, new scene. Finally.
Welp, now they can finally enter the Shadow Lord's castle. Yes, but we can't relax just yet. If he kills the Shadow Lord, the entire plan will collapse. We'll need to restrain him before that can happen. Come on, you really think he'll listen to us? Maybe. It's just... I don't know. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about all the time we used to spend with him. Devila! I know. We can't afford that kind of thing, I get it. But I know you feel it too. Even if I did, we have no choice. We were designed to do this. It's funny I'm even concerned about this. I mean, it's not like he has a soul.
Oh, you guys have souls. What if he'll listen to us? They at no point try and talk to us. No point! They dive right into attacking. Be a lot better if you're just like, hey, I got a tough situation I gotta explain to you.
Are we ready? Let's...
It's a...
Excuse me. Excuse me. Get the ladder before the goddamn Wizrobe shows up and starts shooting. Although it's this ladder. Yep, there it is. There's the Wizrobe. God damn it! Go! Go! Couldn't stop me this time, Wizrobe. See you in hell. Come on, Emil, float up here! Doing great, buddy. I am not going to fight you, you're annoying. Apparently my hands are huge. Massive hands. I'll stop him. Oh, he ran by me. Never mind. Yeah, so far so good on this vaccine. Not feeling too bad yet. Might get through this just fine. Oh, I do need to pee soon, and I also need more water. I've drank this entire bottle already. I'm pretty sure we can get to the end before that. Pfizer! I got my second Pfizer shot today. I hear it has the best 5G reception, so I wanted that one. Need to post about it on the internet and make sure the anti-vaxxers in my family see it. Just so I can have awkward conversations with them. Moderna has the most accuracy. I really wish there was a closer save point than the one we're about to get to. Nor do I, Queen, nor do I. Like, I don't understand people that are anti-mask. I don't get people that are anti-vax. Like, at the very core, if you strip everything away, the argument has to be that you think that you know more than the collective intelligence of, like, the international medical community. And that's quite a bold claim to make. I don't think I'm smarter than even one scientist in the medical community. But they think they're smarter than literally the collected knowledge of all of them. Or like they think it's a conspiracy. It's like, why would our government get along with all of these other governments to perpetuate some dumb conspiracy for us to be controlled? I don't understand. Literally no one was taught science in school, so people just don't believe it.
Such an ominous sight.
Wait. I want to make more than one save point here.
Strangely nostalgic.
I forgot, I actually wanted to make a save point in town as well for flower reasons, but I could always just walk back on that file if I need to.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met.
Alright, we're saved here. I still need to watch the new Bill Nye show. I only get 3 save files. This whole time I thought if I scroll down I'd have more. There we go, 3 at this point.
This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice
Yeah.
days for a floating magazine.
You're right, Truaxium. There has been a concentrated effort for a while to discredit
Now
science.
The path is open.
And look at the rewards we get to reap. I like ExxonMobil's new system of, like, acknowledging that climate change is a real thing, but blaming it on consumers and not, you know, themselves. It's like, we're just supplying a demand. It's really their fault for buying the gas. Yeah, that is fucking brazen. Skip! Skip! My secret is to go backwards. Aha! Skip the walk.
You must. What?
I believe, yes.
To whom I. Why did you?
Humans disappeared because of the black disease.
How can?
By separating body from soul. Corresponding shells.
Well then, it seems the way is open.
Evela and Pupila, I see you're here to calmly explain the situation to me, right?
It's the twins from your village.
Popla? Devila? What are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
What are you two doing here?
I'm not going to answer that. You can figure it out yourself.
So helpful.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then. No,
You could have explained. You could have explained. Wouldn't have been hard.
Devila, what's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so, until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
Kill him, you glorious bastards! Kill them all!
Tyron just loves murder.
Grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Weiss. You are a traitor.
Come on. Oh, okay, we're done with this part.
What now?
Nothing different about this part.
They copied my powers.
Oh, shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Come on, come on. Pop up somewhere.
Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
Good question. Why are they? Fight over? Fight over.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've
So,
got to face
Tom,
your own truth now.
Are there any new scenes between here and the boss
Please,
fight?
enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
I'm getting the impression so far, no. Follow-up question, I believe when I have a choice to murder someone, I take the choice to murder someone this go around, and next time I don't.
Fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting
Sure,
us
bud.
through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd.
I'm not
For
okay,
long
let me open the
years, my
door!
mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Well,
I just want to make sure I don't skip any new
don't
scenes,
look
you
at
know?
me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am Hope.
As long as they're easy to identify, I'm okay. Like, if a cutscene starts, I'm like, this is the same cutscene, I'll skip it. But like, if there's a scene that starts the same and is secretly different, that's the kind of stuff I want to be careful of. How fast can I murder everyone waltzing? The answer's gonna be very fast. Skip?
It certainly is a grand affair.
All obviously new? Alright, I should be fine.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all
Oh,
Shades.
here we go. 2 hits per? Alright, no need to do the stabbies then.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
The
1, 2. One, two. One, two. Next. All right, next. More shadows, please. Come on, let's go. Shades, shades, shades. Next. All right, next two. It's cute. He thought he might have a chance to cast magic. Next two. Oh, one's a Wizrobe, my favorite. God damn it. Most annoying enemy in the game.
It won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Come on, come on, come on.
Twice!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good
I
plan.
hate
Let's go.
it. I hate it. Good. Dead.
Protect Kaine for us.
Listen. I'm doing what I can.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Now focus on the one.
No, you idiot. What
There
are
we
you
go.
doing?
Lock doesn't want to open?
So annoying to fight
I'll
those.
just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
No, she's doing a great job. Skip. Now we'll murder a bunch of babies unknowingly.
Are they laughing? These things are freaking me out!
Sorry, babies.
Kaine! What's wrong?
Sorry, babies. Got no choice. Gotta kill the babies to go.
We need to help Kaine.
Hey, what are you doing on the floor?
You okay?
Yeah, well, we got problems.
Caretaker for the babies turned into a big boar.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Who are you talking to, Kaine?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Your heart is different. It ain't hatred, and it ain't sadness. What's going on here, sunshine?
How should
You
I
have
know?
different emotions?
Kaine, are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright?
Interesting. Oh, how very interesting.
How very interesting.
It seems the loose. Damn shit.
Skip. Armor Shade shows up. Armor Shade's easy. Unfortunately, we have to kill it a bunch of times before the cutscene lets us move on.
Can we even hurt this thing?
That fog. Oh,
Just
no.
go ahead and min-max this situation.
We can't stop now. Damn it.
I can kill it once per combo, easy.
Stay
Just
focused,
wait for it to
Kaine.
stand up and then start hitting.
Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on. We have to keep going.
Let's go. This way. Move.
There we go. Alright, let's go.
Up here.
You know, I never considered what happens if I go up, nothing down there.
How can we deal with this thing?
By moving.
Please hurry.
There we go. Oh no,
Damn
we're
it,
gonna
I
need to
can't
sacrifice a
get
friend to get through here.
Attack incoming!
But again,
Entrance is locked too.
killing this thing goes
Seems
fast.
we are in a bit of a predicament.
You just finished C? I'll be there shortly. Yeah, dinner well paused in the final boss fight. Nice.
Maybe you shouldn't have killed her friends. Look at her. So close. Go on, Hayes. She's
Oh, you
just
changed
like
up your
you,
attack
sunshine.
patterns.
Like you're any different. Hate is just another crush for you.
Hey now.
You're in pain, you're lonely, no one likes you. So you try to hide it under violence and hate.
I'm not like that at all.
It's okay.
It is.
Look, I'm the same way.
Oh, she's coming to terms with Tyron.
But just realizing that isn't going to help. It's too late for us now. It's too late for everything. We're too far gone, you and me. That's why we...
Word, what's going on? Ah, come on. Does the king show up now? There we go. King shows up, he wants to help us out like we've helped him.
What are you doing here?
Still gotta kill him 5 more times.
But
I'm ready. I'm already out. They push me out and they fight the piggy. I'm excited that the next playthrough will just be the climb up the tower, followed by the new ending. And then we'll have E, and E should be an interesting one. I wish there were a save point right after this part. Same cutscene as before so far. I'll just give it a second to make sure. Oh yeah.
Devila, Popola.
Popola.
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1,300 years ago.
My story begins at the dawn of time.
Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction. To you, then...
Anyway, we know all about Project Gestalt. We've read these documents before. Basically, a plague showed up, and in order to try and combat the plague, they separated souls from bodies.
So, please, our...
Your content will be very obvious.
You
Alright.
have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is.
Just that simple.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No, I'm nothing like you.
Sorry, Popola. Sorry, Devila.
Devila!
Is it the same still?
Are you crying? No! Don't die! You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins.
Yep, same as before. She doesn't handle that well.
Don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The cruelness of such a fate is different.
Can't do damage to him until the conversation moves to a certain point, of course.
I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting! It's the only way!
There we go. Whoa, brutally murdered! They attacked me first! That was self-defense.
No stopping. No stopping ever!
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
It's a bad idea, though, Emil.
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right. You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes.
It is a good crazy laugh. Very nice unhinged laughter.
And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something
Emil,
else
you're a
there
precious,
now.
precious child.
Something like
Perfect in every way.
pride, you know? I mean,
You're perfect!
without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil!
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
Right?
Now
Just want to
get
give him a
going,
hug.
okay?
Emil!
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
No one can catch us.
Emil!
No one can
Can stop us now.
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn.
My precious boy.
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time.
My precious boy.
I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Darkness, black without end. It goes on and on and on. Eyes closed, eyes open, it matters not. The dark is joined by a mysterious sensation, one created by the mingling of blissful sleep with the unease of a terrible, never-ending cold. Is this a dream? Thinking to pinch his cheek, he reaches for his face, but his hand does not move. In fact, his hand has disappeared altogether. He looks at his arms and sees only bone. He looks at his feet and sees they have disappeared, along with the rest of his legs up to the thigh. What body remains begins to leave him. Then, crumbling into fragments smaller than dust, his body is going. Soon it will be no more. Is this death? Suddenly he recalls his past. He remembers the time he lived with his sister, and the very act of recollection is like a shooting star. Despite lasting only a moment, it brings color to the darkness. Soon more memories come, gathering atop each other, one after the next, until they melt into a warm and glorious light. Emil's dream. Promise. Wake up! Wake up! A set of covers are torn from the boy, leaving his eyelids exposed to the merciless sun. Hey there, lazy bones, says the voice again. The boy's vision, blurry at first, gradually grows more clear. Before him, her face aglow with a radiant smile, is his older twin sister, Halua. Morning, Halua. Don't look so cheery, you butt. The teacher's gonna be here any minute. Halua grabs her brother and pulls him beneath the bed with her, where they wait with a host of dust bunnies for their instructor's arrival. The moment Emil starts to ask a question, Halua shushes him by placing a finger over his mouth. Don't start, we agreed to this yesterday, remember? We're gonna jump out and give teacher the scare of her life. After a few ticks of the clock, the door opens and a slight woman enters the room. Good morning, Halua. Good morning, Emil. Are you ready for... Emil glances at his sister and sees her trying to stifle a laugh, which has the unfortunate effect of making a laugh rise in him. Then the dust bunnies decide to get in on the act, swirling up into their noses and causing the tricksters to sneeze in unison. Suddenly, the face of their teacher appears in the space between the bed and the floor. There you are, you scamps! This is your fault, says Halua. You ruined it by sneezing. Me? Cries a clearly wounded Emil. You sneezed just as loud. That's enough, both of you, says the teacher as she attempts to hide her amusement. Crawl out from under there and let me take your temperatures already. The pair happily shimmies out from their hiding place and stands before their teacher. She is a fair woman with a kind voice, one Emil would be happy to listen to for the rest of his life. In fact, he often thought that her waking him in the morning was his favorite part of the day. The teacher finds her seat, hunkers down, and lightly pats her leg, to which a happy Emil leaps into her lap. She then slides a chilly thermometer under his armpit, causing a shudder to race through his body. I'm sorry. Just be a brave boy for a little longer, all right? Emil used to hate having his temperature taken daily. The thermometer was just so darn cold. But he's become used to it after being at the facility for the past 2 years. His mother and father had perished in an accident many years before. He'd been told the facility they sent him to was simply a home for orphans such as himself, and he'd always had his doubts. After all, most orphanages aren't staffed by doctors in white coats who held lessons involving the repeated asking of strange questions, nor do they attach wires to the bodies of their charges and force them to enter enormous boxes. The process is endless. The tests, unceasing. And yet Emil feels his teacher somehow floats above it all. She would talk to him about everyday problems, read him books, and even share a meal with him when time permitted. She is the closest thing he has to a mother. With both of their temperatures taken, Emil and Halua wait for breakfast. But something's different this day. Their teacher is strange, somehow, off. Emil, she says quietly, do you remember what day this is? Emil looks over to his sister and sees her staring at him with an enormous grin. Nuh-uh, she says. You gotta figure it out yourself. But despite his best efforts, Emil comes up empty. I'm sorry, ma'am, he says at last. I just don't know. With a smile, the teacher reaches into the pocket of her white coat and withdraws a small package. It is a bag, neatly closed with string and tied at the top with a bright red ribbon. Happy birthday, Emil, she says. In fact, happy birthday to both of you. Oh, thank you, cries Emil. Can I open it? Of course, replied his teacher. I'm afraid it's nothing so special, but I do hope you enjoy it regardless. Emil carefully unties the ribbon and opens the bag to reveal a small pile of cookies. They are the same snacks they always received at facility, but the fact that they come from his teacher makes them somehow special. As a gasp escapes his mouth, His sister can't help giggling beside him, her eyes fixated on the bright red ribbon all the while. Happy birthday, Halua, says Emil as he reaches into the bag, withdraws a cookie, and offers it to his sister. Needing no further encouragement, the girl crams the cookie into her mouth and swallows it in 2 bites. Happy birthday to you too, Emil! Then, as though remembering something, she leaps up and runs to the small chest of drawers the two of them share. After forcing open a stubborn drawer, she pulls out a single sheet of paper hidden under a white coat and runs it back to her brother. Here's your present, she says, thrusting the paper at him with a slightly embarrassed look. When he glances down, he sees the words Happy Birthday Emil scrawled in a shaky child's hand, along with a picture of a generously colored person who had clearly been created from every crayon in the box. That was me. Unable to stop himself, Emil wraps his sister in a massive hug. Thank you, he whispers as she returns the embrace just as tightly. I'll make sure to draw you on our next birthday, okay? My sister was there. My teacher was there. It was my birthday. I thought I could never be happier. I'm glad Halua's drawing is the last thing I'll remember. I sense a deep and perfect darkness descending over my eyes, and I realize my time has come. I'm so terribly cold. As I try desperately to remember what it felt like to be embraced, I wonder if this horrible face is all that's left of me. Halua, I'm sorry. I couldn't keep my promise. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I'm coming to join you now. Just hold on. Amelia's too precious.
Wake up. Wake up. Please, wake up. Come on, Emil. Wake up already.
Halua, is that you?
You haven't changed a bit, have you, lazy bones?
Halua, have you come for me? Am I dead?
No, Emil. You're not dead. I'm just here to keep my promise.
In that moment, the world of blackness surrounding me explodes with color. Red, yellow, blue, and so many others. Colors I have no names for. Colors I've never even seen. It's like someone's using every crayon in the box.
I told you I'd always be watching over you, didn't I?
Halua, I don't...
Don't worry about it, you butt. Looking after little brothers is just what big sisters do.
Her voice, it's fading.
Sorry, Emil. Looks like I'm out of magic.
Halua, wait! Let me come with you!
You are with me. I'll always watch over you. So we'll always be together.
Halua, no! Don't go!
Don't cry, Emil. I want you to be happy.
Halua!
Promise me that you'll live for both of us.
Live thousands of years. The darkness enveloping me flows away, replaced by a brilliant blue sky. I don't know where I am or what I'm supposed to do, but it's okay that I'm here. I know that much now. She's given me the courage to accept that. No more crying. I'll live with a smile on my face, because that's the promise I made her. Yeah, that scene hit. Emil's the best, and that's why that one's probably like, oof, my heart. He's out there in that desert now. Trophy earned, educated warrior. Not sure what that trophy's about. And we get our king here fighting the boar. All of his men, unfortunately, not doing so hot. But he is a badass king. He's okay, he jumped. R.I.P. King. This game's so sad. You can see his butt. Soon my body will arrive, and we can be together, just like before. You can see your butt. Time for some tough love from Kaine.
Let's go.
Got a job to finish.
Yeah.
I think some shades pop up in the next couple of rooms, slowing my progress to door. Not that much slower. You can definitely see Kaine's butt. Hey, I had to read all that dialogue out loud. That slowed me down. You didn't have to read that out loud, so you're gonna go way faster for that part. So you're heading through ending D right now, right?
Yona!
Nice. I'm probably gonna save D and E for tomorrow. Since D is just going to involve coming back up to fight the boss again. Yeah, there's no new content on the second boss climb. Which means there's gonna be a lot of skip cutscenes tomorrow.
This ends here.
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
Book! Lock onto book!
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Goodbye, book.
Be careful!
I know.
Hey, Sunshine. I ain't certain about this, but I think your heart is evolved. The hate is gone. The sadness is gone. It's just a bunch of white light now. What the hell's going on here?
You can't tell, Tyrant. You're not the only voice in my...
Let's go with a strength capsule here.
I've experienced fear, hate, and no sympathy. I'm a curse, a freak. I know that. But guess what? He still accepts me. He still forgives me.
Because you're awesome, kinda.
You're doing this for him?
I'm tired of this world and everybody in it.
Stop
Become his sword
pushing me
one
away.
last time. Vice, you all right?
Naturally, I am as fit as a fit.
He'll be fine. Alright, Grimoire Weiss scene.